Ze'ev Khanin, an Israel-Russia relations expert at Ariel University. Professor Khanin, great to have you with us. We heard from our correspondent Daniel just saying that the United States certainly has Israel's back. How interested, though, is Russia in protecting Israel's interests?
Well, if we will have a look what is going on in the Russian media, we see a substantially different situation, like in comparison to what we had 4 months ago and a couple of weeks ago. As we remember, 4 weeks ago, Syrian forces, anti-air forces, intercepted the Russian Ilyushin-22 plane, and we had harsh criticism of the Israeli side, as if it used the situation in order to attack Iranian and pro-Iranian forces. And in the Russian media, especially in the federal channels, we had a lot of unpleasant things against Israel and even anti-Semitic expressions. A couple of weeks ago, when Israel reportedly attacked, Israeli air forces attacked the forces of Hezbollah in Iran, near the Iranian, in Syria, near the Damascus airport, we had from the Russian media and some critical expressions from their official Russian circles that there was a danger. Israeli Air Force made a sort of a danger to civil airplanes, but not in comparison that we had 4 months ago. And now, as if nothing happened. Russian media, especially the federal media and special media, just report what is going on. But we can take into account the fact that they present to the Russian public and international public some confronting versions. On one hand, they report that Russian anti-missile and anti-air force systems almost closed the skies of Syria, and that is why almost 330 missiles that were launched by Israeli Air Force didn't reach their targets. On the other hand, they report that there was a substantial damage to Iranian objects in Syria, and Russian anti-missile systems were not used in this case. So from this point of view, probably the Russian government at the moment doesn't know what will be the next step. We can take into account the fact that a couple of weeks ago and very recently, there was a meeting between two military teams, Israeli team and Russian team, and most probably both sides agreed to renew the same system or the same mechanism of mutual cooperation that Israeli does what is necessary to Israeli forces do what is necessary to do, and Russian forces do not interfere.
All right, well, as we know, Israel has made its red lines clear. It's not yet clear what Russia's red lines are, but we appreciate that insight, Professor Ze'ev Khanin.